he tries to wrestle too much, I'll check his oil and then smack him. Either way, he's getting smacked.
Let's go. It's the co-meet event. It's Kevin Holland, aka the Trailblazer, taking on Kyle Daukaus, Chris's little brother, and Kyle is 10-2 coming into this one. Most recently, he lost to Phil Hawes. I was a little surprised with that fight. I thought that Daukaus might have had enough to win the fight, but truthfully, it wasn't very close. Phil Hawes won a unanimous decision, and before that, he did pick up that nice win over Dustin Stoltzfus and lost to Brendan Allen before that. So this is a guy who's 1-2 in the UFC and is only 10-2 overall, right? 12 total fights. Taking on Kevin Holland, who he's a veteran by now, right? He's 21-7. He has lost two straight, but he did go on that filthy 5-fight win streak prior to running into Derek Brunson and Vittori. And I think it was just one of those cases of a little bit too much too soon. Kevin Holland picked up that nice win over Jacare Souza, but beyond that, I mean, there's some tough guys, but nothing like up in that top five, top seven echelon guys. Like Joaquin Buckley, Darren Stewart, those are good wins, but it's a different level when you're fighting the Brunsons and the Vittoris, and I think we found that one out pretty quickly. So I like the matchmaking here. I like that it seems like they're giving him a very winnable fight against Kyle Daukaus. So what are your thoughts on this one? The odds are pretty close. Vegas is giving Kyle Daukaus some love. He's plus 120, Trailblazer minus 145. But what do you think? Is this a setup layup for the Trailblazer, or does Kyle get this done?
Yeah, no, this is definitely a step down in competition for
Mhm.
Trailblazer, but I think it's a well-placed competition. I think both these guys are basically on the same level where they're at in their career. Yes, Kyle Daukaus has not fought the absolute animals that Kevin Holland has. Kevin Holland, in my opinion, has way better wins also, but Kyle Daukaus is still the real deal, and he is a pretty big savage for being this young. They're both 28, they're both 6'3", but I do like Kevin. He's got the 81-inch reach, and he does throw blazing right hands. So I got to go with Kevin in this. I think he's going to get it done. He's been hyping up that he's been getting his wrestling down, and he hopes Kyle takes him to the ground. So I'm excited for that, and I actually see this staying on the feet. I think Kyle isn't going to try to take him down. I think this is going to be a slobber knocker on the feet, and I think that's where Kyle's going to make a mistake. He should have been just practicing jiu-jitsu, and that's it, and hopefully pray to the Lord that he gets submission, because that's the only way he's getting this, in my opinion. But I think Kevin's putting him to sleep on the ground, on the feet, wherever it goes.
Yeah, good stuff. And it's very interesting to note that, of Kyle Dawkins' two losses, one of them and his first one was to Brendan Allen, who is a guy that Kevin Holland also fought as well. And Brendan Allen managed to finish Kevin Holland, whereas Kyle Dawkins went the distance despite losing unanimous decision. So a common opponent there and just kind of an interesting nugget. But I'm very interested to see if this fight does remain on the feet, if it is a sort of stand him up slobber knocker of a contest via the striking, because if so, I'm thinking Kevin Holland has the massive advantage there. I mean, the same size as far as the height is concerned, but we got that 5-inch reach advantage for Kevin Holland, and you wonder if he can use his both technical striking and just striking advantage in general, coupled with the length of the reach, and use that to his advantage on the feet against Kyle Daukaus. Because I'm with you in that I think the only pathway to Kyle winning this fight is if he gets a submission on the ground. I think if this thing stays standing, if it remains a striking contest, then Kevin Holland should win. And I don't want to call it easily, but decisively for sure. So we looked over at Tapology. 85% is bullish on Kevin Holland despite those two recent losses, and majority of it is Brown. About 54% thinks that a KO TKO is in the works. So wouldn't be the craziest thing in my book. I think I'm with you. I think Kevin Holland gets a finish in this one, but if it ends up happening via TKO strikes on the ground, I don't think that would be too unreasonable. But again, it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like when down there, because we know Kyle Daukaus is always a threat with that BJJ, despite not being much of a finisher himself. So, any last thoughts on this co-meet? I'm just excited for Kevin Holland, hopefully to get another win, spit some fire on the mic. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great matchup, great fight, and yeah, I think his only victory is a submission, which, I mean, Kevin Hall hasn't been submitted since 2019 Brendan Allen, which Brendan Allen's no joke on the submission games, and Kevin Holland has really leveled up since then, so I just don't see a way, Dawkins gets this done. But maybe he proves us wrong. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm really confident in this one. I feel that Kevin's going to get it done pretty, like you said, decisively.
All the way 100%. We're both rolling with Kevin Holland, aka the Trailblazer, in this one. So let us know in the comments who you're going with. Are you as bullish on Kevin Holland? Is he going to get this one done, or is Kyle Daukaus going to surprise the Meat Boys and perhaps some others as well? Let us know down below. We respond to all comments, and if you made it this far, we appreciate it. Don't forget to slap that meat. Subscribe to Meat Boy MMA.